West 11 Sports Media presents Littlefield High School Baseball on the Littlefield Sports Network. Today's live broadcast is brought to you by the following Wildcats and Ladycats supporters: the Littlefield Independent School District, First United Bank of Littlefield, Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, Hillcrest Funeral Home, Wiley Implement and Spray Center. Also by Durable Builds, the Lance Insurance Agency, Brown Flying Service, Always Towing, Energy Fitness, and First Federal Bank Littlefield. We will go live to the ballpark right after a word from some of our Littlefield Wildcats supporters.
At Littlefield ISD, we're not just upgrading facilities, we're creating opportunities. Where students excel in dual credit courses, engage in effective vocational programs, and achieve associate's degrees upon graduation. Our staff brings real-world experience, guiding students to think critically and solve problems. Here we stand united in our mission to develop and inspire every student as we embrace the spirit of Wildcat magic.
Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, right here in Littlefield, provides grade A, Gold Star quality milk products to manufacturers around the world. We are proud to be here in Littlefield, and we support our student athletes. Our philosophy is to be a good neighbor to everyone in this town. We take pride in our work and in our community. Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, farms, people, and technology, achieving Gold Star quality. Go Cats!
Hillcrest Funeral Home is Littlefield owned and operated and has been since 2007. We are proud supporters of the Wildcats, Ladycats, and our Wildcat Band. I'm Shauna Wagley Hastings, and my promise is to always offer you personal and compassionate care in your time of loss. Hillcrest is hometown, and we are always here for you. Come see us at 1305 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Hillcrest Funeral Home, cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
What do dirty boots have to do with banking? Nothing unless you're one of our ag lenders. Just like farming and ranching, agribusiness requires hard work, and most banks aren't willing to get their hands or their boots dirty. Since 1907, we've been working closely with producers to keep their operations successful. Whether it's an operational loan, or a loan for land or equipment, we're one of the most dominant ag lenders in the state. First United Bank. We know ag lending. We know ag.
Your mom got a new tractor?
Yep.
Can she see in the dark?
Can do.
Hook up all the implements?
Can do.
Steer with ease?
Can do.
Bale hay all day?
Can do.
Shift like a race car?
Can do.
I'm out of here.
I'm Scott Wiley. We'll try hard to earn your business, but even harder to keep it. That's it. That's all.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball on this Good Friday. I'm Cody West, and we're live today here at Idalou, where the Wildcats are getting set to play the Idalou Wildcats in district baseball action. We are just moments away from the opening pitch here at the ballpark in Idalou. Let's take a look at the district standings coming into today's action. There's district action going on all over the district with 4 games today. Shallowater sits atop the standings at 7-0. Roosevelt currently the second place team at 5-2. Dimmitt and Slayton are currently tied for third at 4 wins and 3 losses apiece. And then you've got these two teams, Littlefield and Idalou, currently in a tie for fourth place at 3-4. Littlefield and Idalou identical records at 3-4, but Idalou did defeat Littlefield in the first matchup. Muleshoe sitting at 2-5 in the standings, and Friona is in the cellar at 0-7 in district play coming into today's game. As we mentioned, we're just a few moments away from the first pitch here in Idalou. Let's take another break, and we'll be back to look at the lineups for both teams.
Trust the Lance Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. They offer a better way to buy insurance. Visit with David McGehee and let him shop multiple carriers to get the most competitive rate available. For auto, home, commercial, life, crop insurance, and more, go by 2433 South Farwell Avenue in Littlefield, or give David a call at 385-1693 and let him find the best combination of price, coverage, and service just for you. The Lance Insurance Agency proudly supports the Wildcats and Lady Cats in all that they do.
Hit a home run and open a free checking account at First Federal Bank, Lamb County's hometown bank. No monthly maintenance fees, free bank statements, free checking account servicing, free online banking and bill pay, free mobile deposit, and free smiles when you bank at First Federal Bank in Littlefield. Remember to choose the Wildcat debit card, and by doing so, First Federal Bank will contribute a small donation to LISD. We proudly support your Littlefield Wildcats. First Federal Bank Littlefield, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Lamb County Electric Cooperative was established in 1938 for the purpose of making life better for our community, and today they continue to strive for that purpose. LCEC is committed to providing safe, reliable electric service at the lowest practical cost. The Lamb County Electric Co-op is proud of its well-trained, quality workforce that meets the changing needs of its membership. Proudly serving you and all of the communities in our coverage area, the Lamb County Electric Co-op, a Touchtone Energy cooperative.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I'm Cody West, and we're live today here in Idalou. The Wildcats are being introduced on the field. Let's give you the batting order for the Wildcats. Batting first and playing third base is number 2, Gabe Mata. Batting second and playing catcher will be number 8, Jaden Kirkland. Batting third and playing in left field is number 28, Kaysen Villarreal. The cleanup hitter today is the center fielder wearing number 20, Anastasio Ayala. Batting fifth for the Wildcats is the second baseman who wears number 22, Dawson Adkins. Batting sixth in the order is the shortstop wearing number 4, Kaiser Billingsley. Batting seventh is the right fielder wearing number 12, Tate Clark. Batting eighth in the order is the pitcher in today's game wearing number 6, Blayton Solis. And rounding out the batting order is the designated hitter who wears number 18, Carlos Almanci. He's batting in the order for the first baseman wearing number 32, C.J. Weaver. Also on the roster for the Wildcats, number 10, Chuy Mata. Number 14, Craig Jennings. Number 24, Albert Velasquez. And number 26, Braden Black. The Wildcats are coached by Jet Hartley, assisted by coaches Blake Green, Jay Ragland, and Nathan Hobbs. And that's the lineup and roster for the Wildcats. I'll give you the fielding positions once again between the top and bottom of the first inning. Crew Gauger will be the starting pitcher on the mound for Idalou as he takes the mound during the player introductions here at the field. Wildcats are lined up along the first baseline getting ready for the national anthem. Wildcats are dressed in gray jerseys with white pants, maroon and white trim and numbers with Littlefield across the chest. Idalou dressed in all white, white jerseys, white pants, green pinstripes with green and yellow trim and numbers on their jerseys. Wildcats in script across the chest for Idalou. Let's take another timeout, and we'll be back with the opening pitch coming up right after this. You're watching Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Little.
Have you been thinking about updating your home with a new remodel? If you are, the only call to make is to Eli Cueto of Durable Builds. Let us transform your house into your dream home. Durable Builds is insured and serves the entire area. We specialize in kitchen remodeling, but have experience in whole house renovations, including room additions, family, dining, living, laundry, and closet spaces. For more information, visit DurableBuilds.com or call 806-891-1076. And let's get started on a personalized home remodel just for you.
To crop producers across the South. The Browns are longtime municipal
Field's newest 24. Whether you want to get in shape, room 14. Call us at 80.
Needing a tow? Towing is here to make and services the Their experience 3800.
Wildcats are getting ready in Idalou.
Their experience 3800.
Wildcats are getting ready in Idalou. Kirkland On the mound for, and we are ready to go. See if we can starts, and it's in there for a just sorry. I'll try to get you caught up here as we're having some camera issues. First pitch here, some camera issues. First pitch here to Jaden Kirkland is going to be a ground ball out to the shortstop. It's nobody on for the Wild. Be a ground ball out to the shortstop. It's nobody on for the Wild.
About the walls that surrounded security and community. Walls that surrounded security and community.
Facilities Southwest Littlefield in our community. Go Cats.
Our stuff and it will be blitz.
Go Cats.
Our stuff and it will be blitz. CJ Weaver base and it will be blitz. CJ Weaver base out in right. Here we go. Littlefield for ball 1, 2. Blayton with a 3-0 pitch. Down the middle for a called strike 1, and now it's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike to the batter, Wilson. So here we go, the 3-1 pitch. In there for strike 2 on the inside corner. Now it's 3-2. It's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the batter, Wilson. Payoff pitch. Low for ball 4, and that puts a runner on first base for Idalou here with no outs. So Jet Dodd comes to the plate. So Jet Dodd steps into the batter's box, shows bunt. Runner goes to second base. Kirkland throws, but it's not in time as Cooper Wilson steals at second base for Idalou. Runner on second base with no outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Had a few technical problems to start the game. Littlefield went 3 up, 3 down in the top of the first. As that pitch misses outside to Jet Dodd. Solis gets a call from his catcher, Kirkland. Next pitch comes in for a called strike, and now the count goes 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the batter. Solis keeping a close eye on that runner at second. 1-1 pitch is going to be a bunt down the first baseline that goes foul. And that will be strike 2. So now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1-2. This is Jet Dodd at the plate for Idalou. With a 1-2 pitch, it's going to be a hit, a ground ball out to the shortstop, slow roller. Kaiser fields it but can't make the play. He's going to that'll be a base hit single. First and third with no outs, and Colt Gundy comes to the plate. Idalou. First pitch here is going to be hit out into right field, and that gets down for a base hit. Wilson will come in and score. He goes all the way back to the wall. He's headed for third. And that is a 2 RBI triple to deep right field to make the early score 2-0. Idalou on top. Still no outs. Runner on third base. Here comes Zayden Camargo to the plate. Camargo steps into the box for the first time today. He's the cleanup hitter. First pitch to Camargo is a curveball that comes in for a called strike one. 0-1 to the batter, Zayden Camargo. Solis, next pitch, swing and a miss, strike two, and now Blayton way ahead in the count here. It's 0-2. Strikeout would be really nice right about now. Here's Solis. Pitch, swing, and a fly ball. It's hit out into the gap in left center field. Ayala dives for it but can't get to it. The run will score as Camargo slides into second, and that's an RBI double. Idalou. He brought 3 runs across the plate. Steps into the bat. 0-1 to the batter. There's the 0-1 delivers for Idalou. 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Next pitch misses low for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. 3-1 to the batter, Bryson Estes. 3-1 delivery from Solis is going to be a grounder hit to first base. Weaver gloves it, steps on the bag, but a run will score on the ground out. And that'll be out number 1. And it is now 4-0, Idalou. Four zip with 1 out here in the bottom of the first, and Joaquin Rocha comes to the plate. Rocha steps into the box as the 6th batter in the order, the 6th batter in this inning for Idalou. Solis, first pitch to Rocha, comes in for a called strike 1. 0-1 to the batter, Rocha. Next pitch. That'll be a foul ball to the backstop. Strike 2 on the foul. So now Blayton ahead in the count. 0-2 to the batter, Rocha. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a foul tip into the glove of Kirkland, but he dropped it. So that will be a foul ball. Would have been out if Kirkland was able to hang on to it. Count remains 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Just outside for ball 1. Look good. Pitch, high, ball 2. So now it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rocha goes down. Idalou is it's 1-0. Here's Solis. The gap in right center field. Another center field. 0 with 2 outs. Runner. So this will be number 6, Cannon Calvert, coming to the plate now. Calvert coming to the plate for Idalou. First pitch here to Calvert is a curveball that comes in for a called strike 1. 0-1 to the batter, Calvert. Next pitch from Solis is a curveball. Strike 2, same pitch, same result there. It's now 0-2, and Blayton is 1 strike away from getting out of the first inning. Solis with the 0-2. He holds up on 1 outside. It's ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1-2. This is the 8th batter up to the plate today for Idalou here in the first inning. Pitch, swing, and a ground ball. Foul. Oh, fair, they'll say. Throws to first. It gets past Weaver, and the runner will score on the first error of the game. Wow, looked like that was going to be a foul ball on a grounder down the third baseline. Gabe Mata fields it. Umpire says it's fair. And then it was a bad throw to the first baseman. So the E5 brings a run across for Idalou, and it's now 5-zip. First pitch here comes in for a called strike to Cal Harder. Harder, the number 9 batter for Idalou. The 0-1. That one's in there for a called strike 2. So now it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. Next pitch, swing and a foul tip. Count remains 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to the batter, Harder. Here's Solis. The 0-2 pitch. Outside, ball 1, and the count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1-2. Next pitch, low and away. Ball 2 gets past the catcher, and Calvert will go to second base on the passed ball. So now we've got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner on second base, and Jaden Kirkland's going to go have a talk with Solis. Idalou has brought 5 runs across the plate so far here in the first inning. So Wildcats infield is going to huddle up out there. So everybody heads back to their position. It'll be 2-2. Harder steps back into the box. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at strike 3 as Harder goes down swinging. That's out number 3. The catcher dropped the ball, but the Wildcats get him out. And that will retire the side, but not before Idalou brings 5 runs across as we've played 1 complete inning. 5-0, Wildcats coming to the plate.
We know that egg producers don't quit at 5 p.m. We don't quit until the job's done either. Bankers' hours don't apply at First United Bank because we believe egg lending isn't a 9-to-5 job. While you're out working the fields or managing the herd, we're making sure your money is working too. Whether it's for livestock, land, or equipment, we're one of the most dominant egg lenders in the state and have been burning the midnight oil since 1907. First United Bank. We know ag lending. We know ag.
And has been since 2007. We are proud supporters of the Wildcats, Lady Cats, and our Wildcat Band. I'm Shauna Wagley Hastings, and my promise is to always offer you personal and compassionate care in your time of loss. Hillcrest is hometown, and we are always here for you. Come see us at 1305 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Hillcrest Funeral Home, cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network as we move to the top half of inning number 2. Wildcats trail this game by a score of 5-0. Coming up in the order for Littlefield, Anastasio Ayala will be followed by Dawson Adkins and Kaiser Billingsley in the batting order. So Ayala, the number 4 batter in the order, steps into the box to face Krug Auger. First pitch is in there for a called strike 1. 0-1 to the batter, Ayala. Wind up, next pitch. Swing and a miss at strike 2. It's now 0-2. 0-2 to the batter, Ayala. The 0-2 delivery. Just missed outside for ball 1. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Ayala. Swing and a ground ball. It's a chopper out to short. Fielded. The throw to first is in time, and that's out number 1. Anastasio Ayala grounds out to the shortstop, and that'll bring Dawson Adkins to the plate. Adkins, the number 5 batter in the order, playing second base today. So Dawson steps up to the plate with one out, nobody on. First pitch. That's in there for a called strike one. 0-1 to the batter, Adkins. Gauger with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to third base. Fielded on the hop. Throw to first is in time, and that's out number 2. So 2 ground outs for the Wildcats to start things off here in the top of the second. Kaiser Billingsley comes to the plate now. Billingsley, the number 5 batter in the order, playing shortstop today. Here's the windup and the first pitch to Billingsley. That'll be a line drive out to the first baseman, fielded on the hop, and the first baseman steps on the bag for out number 3. So for the second inning, Wildcats go 3 up, 3 down once again. We'll be back with the bottom of the second. Right.
Since 1964, Wiley & Son Incorporated has been family-owned. Founded by Loy Wiley and then passed on to his son, Scott Wiley. Today, Wiley is turning the page to a new chapter. Wiley is now employee-owned. Our employee owners now move forward to build on the culture, values, and customer commitment that the Wiley family built. As in the past and in the future, we will work hard for your business and even harder to keep it.
Trust the Lance Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. They offer a better way to buy insurance. Visit with David McGehee and let him shop multiple carriers to get the most competitive rate available for auto, home, commercial, life, crop insurance, and more. Go by 2433 South Farwell Avenue in Littlefield or give David a call at 385-1693 and let him find the best combination of price, coverage, and service just for you. The Lance Insurance Agency proudly supports the Wildcats and Lady Cats in all that they do.
Hit a grand slam by listening to Wildcat Baseball on West 11 Sports and banking with First Federal Bank in Littlefield. We proudly support your Littlefield Wildcats. First Federal Bank specializes in helping you. Who doesn't want to save some money? Planning a family vacation and need a little money to help? Need to refinance your current loan and get a lower payment? Need help with that summer home remodeling project? Don't wait until the 7th inning stretch. Keep your seat and apply online right now at firstfedlfd.com from your smartphone, tablet, or desktop. We would love to hear from you. First Federal Bank Littlefield, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Lamb County Electric Cooperative was established in 1938 for the purpose of making life better for our community, and today they continue to strive for that purpose. LCEC is committed to providing safe, reliable electric service at the lowest practical cost. The Lamb County Electric Co-op is proud of its well-trained, quality workforce that meets the changing needs of its membership. Proudly serving you and all of the communities in our coverage area, the Lamb County Electric Co-op, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I'm Cody West. Here in Idalou as the Wildcats take the field. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound. It's Gabriel Mata stepping onto the mound to pitch in relief of Blayton Solis, who pitched the first inning. Solis will go to third base, so the two players just trade places. So here's Gabriel Mata, the right-hander for the Wildcats, and he'll face the top of the order. Cooper Wilson comes up as Idalou batted all the way around in the first inning. First pitch here. It's going to be a ground ball. Slow roller out to short, fielded. Throw to first is in time for out number 1. Kaiser Billingsley makes the play. C.J. Weaver over there with his heel on the bag, and that's 1 out. 1 pitch, 1 out here for Gabriel Mata. Jaden Kirkland remains behind the plate. C.J. Weaver is the first baseman. Dawson Adkins the second baseman. Kaiser Billingsley at shortstop and Blayton Solis at third base. Kaysen Villarreal is out in left. Anastasio Ayala in center. And Tate Clark in right. Here's a bunt fielded down the first baseline by Mata. Throws to first, and that's out number 2. Good hustle by Gabe Mata off the mound there to make the play on that bunt down the first baseline. So it's been 2 pitches and 2 outs. Here comes Colt Gundy to the plate. Gundy, left-handed batter. He steps in for Idalou. He's 1 for 1 with a triple today. First pitch here comes in for a called strike one. 0-1 to the batter, Gundy. Next pitch, swing and a foul ball. Strike two off the umpire's foot. It's now 0-2. Gabriel Mata ahead in the count. 2 outs and nobody on here for Idalou. Next pitch misses for ball one. Now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 to the batter. Mata with a windup in the pitch. Swing and another foul ball. This one back to the backstop. Count remains 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch misses low, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now, 2-2 to the batter. Mata out of the windup, the 2-2 pitch. Curveball just misses for ball 3, and now it's a full count. No. Did it hit him? It must have hit him. So that will put the batter on first base. I believe it was hit by a pitch. And now Coach Hartley's going to come out. Little quick conversation here between the Littlefield head coach, Jet Hartley, and the home plate umpire. Zayden Camargo will be coming to the plate for Idalou. Yeah. Okay. So the umpire made the mistake. Yeah. The umpire gave him ball 4. I thought he was, the only thing I could think was maybe the pitch hit him, but it didn't look like it. So it was a mistake by the umpire. It was ball 3 and not ball 4. So Gundy comes back to the plate, full count. Pitch is going to be a grounder foul down the first baseline. Count remains full at 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs and nobody on. Here in the bottom half of inning number 2. Payoff pitch. High, ball 4. So now he'll go to first base. With a runner on first and 2 outs, their cleanup hitter comes up. This is Zayden Camargo. So Camargo steps into the box for the second time today. He's 1 for 1 with a double. First pitch is an off-speed pitch that comes in for a called strike 1. Oh and 1 to the batter, Camargo. Next pitch. That'll be a fly ball out into the gap in left center field. Villarreal cuts it off and gets it in to hold the runner up at third, but that'll be a single for Camargo. Out into left center. So with 2 outs, that puts runners on the corners for Idalou. Runners at first and third with 2 outs, and Bryson Estes comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out today. He grounded out to the first baseman in his first at-bat. So here's the first pitch to Estes. Nope, we'll see Mata fake the throw to third and then fake it back to first to hold the runners up. First pitch to Estes. Low and away, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. Pickoff throw to first, not in time. The 1-0 from Mata is low for ball two. 2 balls and no strikes, 2-0. Wildcats looking for that third out here in the bottom of inning number 2. Two-0 pitch. Low, ball 3. Now 3 balls, no strikes, 3-0. Gabriel Mata on the mound. A 3-0 pitch. Comes in for a called strike, and now it's 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike. Next pitch. Swing and a foul ball down the left field line. Out of play, that'll be strike 2. So now it's a full count, 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runners on the corners for Idalou. 5-0 the score. Idalou on top here in the bottom of the second. And the batter calls time. Mata with a 3-2 payoff delivery. Low, ball 4, and that's going to load them up. Bases are loaded now for Idalou with Joaquin Rocha coming to the plate. So Rocha comes to the plate with the bases loaded and 2 outs here for Idalou. Idalou brought 5 runs across in the first inning. We're in the bottom of the second. They've got the bases loaded. First pitch to Rocha. Swing and a miss at strike 1. Rocha struck out in his first at-bat, went down swinging. Rocha steps back up to the plate. The 0-1. Misses inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Nope, we'll see a throw to first base. And they're going to... Weaver took the pickoff throw. It was off the mark. The runner at first, Bryson Estes, was way off the bag. But Weaver was unable to get back and beat him in a foot race back to the bag. So he holds the runners up the best he can and gets it back to the pitcher. So the bases remain loaded with 2 outs here. 1-1 at the plate. Off speed pitch. He holds up on it. They're going to say it's a strike. Now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 to the batter, Rocha. Pitch. Swing and a miss at strike 3. Rocha goes down swinging. Idalou loads them up, but they can't bring any across. And we are headed to the top of the third with your score. Littlefield 0, Idalou 5.
Have you been thinking about updating your home with a new remodel? If you are, the only call to make is to Eli Cueto of Durable Builds. Let us transform your house into your dream home. Durable Builds is insured and serves the entire area. We specialize in kitchen remodeling, but have experience in whole house renovations, including room additions, family, dining, living, laundry, and closet spaces. For more information, visit DurableBuilds.com or call 806-891-1076. And let's get started on a personalized home remodel just for you.
Brown Flying Service in Littlefield provides agricultural aerial application services to crop producers across the South Plains. They offer full-service spraying and crop dusting for your agriculture operation. The Browns are longtime supporters of the Littlefield Wildcats and send them all the best in tonight's game. Based at the Littlefield Taylor Brown Municipal Airport, it's Brown Flying Service supporting the Wildcats this season.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network as we move to the top of inning number 3. Wildcats trail 5-0. It'll be the bottom of the order coming up for the Wildcats. It'll be Blayton Solis, followed by Carlos Almanci. Wait. I think I have my lineup out of order here. This is Tate Clark coming to the plate. So Tate Clark at the plate for the Wildcats. First pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 to the batter, Clark. It'll be Clark, Solis, and Almanci up in the order. Next pitch is fouled. Back to the backstop, strike 1. Clark, the right fielder today, batting 7th in the order. It's his first at-bat of the day. Starting the 3rd inning, the Idalou pitcher, Gauger, has only thrown 15 pitches so far. That pitch is fouled to the backstop, strike 2. So now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to the batter, Clark. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter here in the top of the 3rd. Tate steps back up to the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Low, ball 2. Count evens now at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. To the batter, Tate Clark. Next pitch. It's going to be a ground ball up the middle. Fielded by the second baseman. The throw to first is in. No, not in time as Tate outruns the throw. A close play at the bag. But Clark gets on, and that'll be the first base hit of the game for the Wildcats. And the first base runner for Littlefield today. Tate Clark, first base. Blayton Solis comes to the plate now for the Wildcats. Solis steps up for the first time today, batting 8th in the order. First pitch to Blayton. Low and away, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. It's going to be a bunt caught by the pitcher. They throw back to first in time for out number 2. Yeah, Blayton popped up a bunt. Gauger makes the catch, throws to first, and they double us up there. So 2 outs and nobody on for Littlefield. Here's Carlos Almanci. First pitch to Carlos is high for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 to Almanci. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a fly ball hit out into center field. And it gets down for a base hit as Almanci will be safe at first, and it's a 2-out single on a short fly ball to center field. So that puts a runner on first base with 2 outs for the Wildcats, and we go back to the top of the order. Gabriel Mata comes to the plate for the second time today. He'll start the second rotation. for the Wildcats. Mata is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He went down swinging in his first at-bat. First pitch here. Comes in for a called strike one. 0-1 to the batter, Gabriel Mata. The 0-1 delivery. High and inside, ball one, and the count evens at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner on first for the Wildcats. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. Hit out into left field. Left fielder settles up under it and will make the catch. And that's out number 3 to retire the side as the Wildcats put one on but can't bring any across. And we are headed to the bottom half of inning number 3 with your score, Littlefield 0, Idalou 5.
Energy Fitness is Littlefield's newest 24-hour fitness center with affordable monthly membership rates and never any contracts. Energy Fitness is for everyone. Whether you want to get in shape, lose weight, build muscle, or just stay in motion, Energy Fitness has something for you. We have free weights, a cardio room, 14-station strength circuit, turf area, and more. Located at 713 West Marshall Howard Boulevard in Littlefield. Call us at 806-551-2371 or visit energyfitnesslfd.com for more information.
Needing a tow can ruin your day, whether it be a breakdown, flat tire, or even a wreck. If you ever need a tow, Always Towing is here to make it less stressful and more cost-efficient for you. Always Towing is located in Littlefield, Texas, and services the entire area. They provide light and heavy-duty towing, rollback services, winch outs, and wheel lifts for trucks. Their experienced drivers are available 24 hours a day. Call 385-3800. That's 385-3800 for Always Towing. The Holmes family of Always Towing sends all the best to the Littlefield Wildcats in tonight's game.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I'm Cody West as we move to the bottom of inning number 3. Wildcats trail 5-0 here. Gabriel Mata comes back out onto the mound after throwing 22 pitches in the second inning in relief of Blayton Solis, who started the game and pitched the complete first inning. Gabe will face the bottom of the order here, the 7, 8, and 9 batters. First pitch is low and away for ball 1 to Thomas Pirtle. Pirtle, the catcher in today's game for Idalou, is 1 for 1 with a triple. The 1-0 pitch. That one comes in for a called strike, and it's now 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the batter, Pirtle. Next pitch. Low and away, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike, 2-1. It's a 2-1 delivery. So little inside for ball 3 now. 3 balls and 1 strike, 3-1. Pitch. In there for a called strike 2, and now the count goes full at 3 balls, 2 strikes, 3-2. Next pitch. Swing and a fly ball hit out into right field. Clark gets under it, makes the catch, and that's out number 1. So a fly out to right field to start things off here for Idalou, and that'll bring Cannon Calvert to the plate. Calvert, the number 8 batter for Idalou, reached on an error his last time up. So Gabriel Mata on the mound delivers the first pitch to Calvert. That's going to be a fly ball hit out into shallow right. Clark gets under it and makes the catch for out number 2. So Cannon Calvert flies out to right. So back-to-back flyouts to right field, and it's 2 outs, nobody on. And Cal Harder comes to the plate now, the number 9 batter for Idalou. First pitch to Harder, swing and a miss at strike 1. 0-1 to the batter, Harder. the 0-1. That one misses a little high for ball one, and the count is 1-1. 5-0, Idalou on top here in the bottom of the third. The 1-1 pitch. Off speed, hits in the dirt, ball two. 2 balls and 1 strike, 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a foul ball out of play. Over the first base visitor's dugout. That'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and nobody on. 2-2 pitch. Curveball misses. Oh, it looked good, but Gabe won't get the call, and that'll be ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes now, 3-2. The payoff pitch. Low, ball 4. So with 2 outs, Idalou puts a runner on first, and we go back to the top of the order. Cooper Wilson comes to the plate. He'll start the 3rd rotation through the order for Idalou. So Cooper Wilson comes to the plate. For the 3rd time today, he's 0 for 1 with a walk and a ground out. Mata gets a call from his catcher, Jaden Kirkland. Now Wilson is going to call time. So here we go, Wilson. Gabe pitching out of the stretch. Delivers the first pitch here. In there for a called strike 1. 0-1 to the batter, Cooper Wilson. Idalou has a base runner on first with 2 outs here. Mata with the 0-1. Off speed, misses low and away, ball 1. And the count will even at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 to the batter, Wilson. Next pitch, low and outside, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike, 2-1. Wilson steps into the batter's box. Here's the 2-1 delivery from Gabriel Mata. That'll be a fly ball hit out in the gap in left center field. It gets down for a base hit. Harder is going to be held up at third, but Wilson slides into second base, and that'll be a 2-out double for Cooper Wilson. And that puts runners at second and third for Idalou with 2 outs. And Jet Dodd comes back to the plate for Idalou. He's 1 for 2 today, had a single in his first at-bat and then bunted out in his last at-bat. 3rd trip to the plate here for Dodd. Runners at second and third with 2 outs. Here's Gabe with the first pitch to Jet Dodd. He holds up on a check swing. They'll say did not come around. It'll be ball 1 on a low pitch. 1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch comes in for a called strike 1, and the count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike, 1-1. One delivery. Swing and a fly ball hit out into center field. Ayala going back. It's over his head. 1 run will score. It's going back to the wall. 2 runs will come across. And Dodd will be headed into third base with a 2 RBI triple for Idalou. And that'll make it 7-0. Idalou on top with 2 outs. Colt Gandy comes to the plate now. Gandy, left-handed batter. He's 1 for 1 with a triple in his first at-bat and then a walk. First pitch here is going to be a grounder to first base. Fielded by Weaver, steps on the bag, and that's out number 3 to retire the side. But not before Idalou brings 2 more runs across. And after 3 complete innings, they lead the game 7-0. We'll be back with more Littlefield Wildcats.
At Littlefield ISD, we're not just upgrading facilities, we're creating opportunities, where students excel in dual credit courses, engage in effective vocational programs, and achieve associate's degrees upon graduation. Our staff brings real-world experience, guiding students to think critically and solve problems. Here we stand united in our mission to develop and inspire every student as we embrace the spirit of Wildcat magic.
Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, right here in Littlefield, provides grade A, gold star quality milk products to manufacturers around the world. We are proud to be here in Littlefield, and we support our student athletes. Our philosophy is to be a good neighbor to everyone in this town. We take pride in our work and in our community. Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, farms, people, and technology, achieving gold star quality. Go Cats!
Hillcrest Funeral Home is Littlefield owned and operated and has been since 2007. We are proud supporters of the Wildcats, Lady Cats, and our Wildcat Band. I'm Shauna Wagley Hastings, and my promise is to always offer you personal and compassionate care in your time of loss. Hillcrest is hometown, and we are always here for you. Come see us at 1305 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Hillcrest Funeral Home, cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
Welcome back into Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network as we move to the top of inning number 4. Idalou leads this game by a score of 7-0. Wildcats coming back to the plate. It'll be the 2, 3, and 4 batters coming up. Jaden Kirkland, followed by Kaysen Villarreal and Anastasio Ayala in the order for the Wildcats. Second at-bat of the day for Jaden. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out. First pitch here misses low for ball 1. Crew Gauger, the pitcher on the mound for Idalou, has only thrown 20. That was his 26th pitch. He threw 25 pitches through 3 innings. 1-0 pitch comes in for a called strike, and it's now 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. To the batter, Jaden Kirkland, trying to start us off here in the top of the 4th. Wildcats trail 7-0. Swing and a foul ball back to the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1-2. First time these two teams played, that was the final score, 7-0. Idalou on top back in the district opener in Littlefield. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss at strike 3 as Kirkland goes down swinging for out number 1. So 1 away with nobody on for the Wildcats, and here comes Kaysen Villarreal. Kaysen had a fly out to right field in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to Villarreal. Swing and a ground ball foul down the third baseline. It'll be 0-1. 0-1 to the batter, Villarreal. The 0-1 pitch. High, ball 1. Count evens now at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Kaysen. Pitch. Low, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High, ball 3. So now Kaysen ahead in the count here. 3-1. He's got a hitter's count with 1 out, nobody on. Gauger out of the windup, delivers the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball hit out into shallow center field. Center fielder comes up on it and makes the catch, and that's out number 2. Fly out to center field by Kaysen Villarreal. So now with 2 outs and nobody on, Anastasio Ayala will come to the plate. Ayala is 0 for 1 with a ground out in his first at-bat. Grounded out to the shortstop his last time up. First pitch here misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a fly ball hit out into left field. That has a chance when left fielder moves over to get under it in the gap for out number 3 to retire the side. So the Wildcats put it in play. The 3 flyouts end the top of the 4th inning. We're headed to the bottom of inning number 4 with your score, Littlefield 0, Idalou.
What do dirty boots have to do with banking? Nothing unless you're one of our ag lenders. Just like farming and ranching, agribusiness requires hard work, and most banks aren't willing to get their hands or their boots dirty. Since 1907, we've been working closely with producers to keep their operations successful. Whether it's an operational loan or a loan for land or equipment, we're one of the most dominant ag lenders in the state. First United Bank. We know ag lending. We know ag.
Your mom got a new tractor?
Yep.
Can't she see in the dark?
Can do.
Hook up all the implements?
Can do.
Steer with ease?
Can do.
Bale hay all day?
Can do.
Shift like a race car?
Can do.
I'm out of here.
I'm Scott Wiley. We'll try hard to earn your business, but even harder to keep it. That's it. That's all.
Welcome back into Idalou as we move to the bottom of inning number 4, where the Wildcats trail this game by a score of 7-0. Gabriel Mata takes the mound once again for the Wildcats. Jaden Kirkland is the catcher. C.J. Weaver playing first base. Dawson Adkins at second. Kaiser Billingsley, the shortstop, and Blayton Solis, the third baseman. Kaysen Villarreal is out in left field. Anastasio Ayala in center field. And Tate Clark out in right field for the Wildcats. So Gabe will face the 4, 5, and 6 batters in the order for Idalou. Zayden Camargo comes to the plate. First pitch here, swing and a miss at strike 1 on a curveball. Camargo is 2 for 2 today with a double and a single. Here's the 0-1. Another breaking ball for strike 2. First 2 pitches there, Gabe had him guessing. So now it's 0-2. A short timeout. Warning to the Idalou dugout. So here we go, 0-2. That pitch is going to be a grounder, hit out to shortstop. Billingsley gloves it, throws to first, and it's in time for out number 1. So Zayden Camargo grounds out to the shortstop. Billingsley to Weaver for the out, and it's a 1 away. Nobody on. Bryson Estes comes to the plate now for Idalou. Estes is 0 for 1 with a ground out and a walk today. Estes, the number 5 batter in the order. Left-handed batter. First pitch high and outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Low and in the dirt, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes, 2-0. Next pitch comes in for a called strike 1, and now it's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike to the batter Estes. Pitch. Just misses outside for ball 3. Now 3-1. Three-one pitch. In there for a called strike 2, and now it's a full count. The payoff pitch. Swing and a fly ball hit out into center field. Gets down for a base hit. Out in front of the Wildcats center fielder, Ayala. And that'll be a one-out single. So we've got a new batter coming up for Idalou. A substitution in the roster. This is number 5, Brooks Bozeman, coming to the plate. Bozeman coming up for Joaquin Rocha. So Bozeman will be coming to the plate for the first time today. So Bozeman in the number 6 spot in the order will come to the plate. Runner on first with one out. Mata with the pitch. Swing and a ground ball right back to him. Mata gloves it, throws to first, and it's in time for out number 2. Looked like he had a hard time getting out of his glove. Kind of got stuck in the pocket there. But a nice play by the Wildcats pitcher Gabriel Mata as Bozeman grounds out. It did advance a runner from first to second base on the ground out. So with 2 outs now, Idalou has a runner on second, and Thomas Pirtle comes to the plate. Pirtle steps up for the 3rd time today. He's 1 for 2 with a triple and a flyout. First pitch here, low and inside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. Here's Mata with a 1-0 delivery. In there for a called strike, and now it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs here with a runner on second base, bottom of the 4th. Idalou on top 7-0. Pitch, swing and a miss at strike 2. And now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1-2. Here's Mata with a 1-2 pitch, swing and a foul ball straight back to the backstop. Count remains 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on second. Mata with a 1-2 delivery. Curveball comes in for a called strike 3 as Pirtle goes down looking to retire the side, and that will do it for the 4th inning of play here in Idalou. The Wildcats trail by a score of 7-0. We'll be back for the top of the 5th.
Trust the Lance Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. They offer a better way to buy insurance. Visit with David McGehee and let him shop multiple carriers to get the most competitive rate available. For auto, home, commercial, life, crop insurance, and more, go by 2433 South Farwell Avenue in Littlefield, or give David a call at 385-1693 and let him find the best combination of price, coverage, and service just for you. The Lance Insurance Agency proudly supports the Wildcats and Lady Cats in all that they do.
Hit a home run and open a free checking account at First Federal Bank, Lamb County's hometown bank. No monthly maintenance fees, free bank statements, free checking account servicing, free online banking and bill pay, free mobile deposit, and free smiles when you bank at First Federal Bank in Littlefield. Remember to choose the Wildcat debit card, and by doing so, First Federal Bank will contribute a small donation to LISD. We proudly support your Littlefield Wildcats. First Federal Bank Littlefield, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Lamb County Electric Cooperative was established in 1938 for the purpose of making life better for our community, and today they continue to strive for that purpose. LCEC is committed to providing safe, reliable electric service at the lowest practical cost. The Lamb County Electric Co-op is proud of its well-trained, quality workforce that meets the changing needs of its membership. Proudly serving you and all of the communities in our coverage area, the Lamb County Electric Co-op, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Welcome back into Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network as we move to the top half of inning number 5. The Wildcats trail this game by a score of 7-0, and here comes Dawson Adkins to the plate. First pitch to Adkins. A little high for ball 1. Adkins will be followed by Kaiser Billingsley and Tate Clark in the batting order. Crew Gauger remains on the mound for Idalou. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss at strike 1. The count goes 1-1. Dawson is 0 for 1 today with a ground out. He grounded out to the third baseman in his first at-bat. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ground ball down the third baseline. It's fair. It's going back to the corner. Dawson's rounding first. He's headed for second. And that's going to be a double for Dawson Adkins to start things off for the Wildcats here. And a hard hit ground ball down the left field line. So Littlefield has a runner on second base now with no outs, and Kaiser Billingsley coming to the plate. Kaiser's 0 for 1 with a ground out. He grounded out to the first baseman his last time up. Here's the first pitch to Billingsley. Low. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. Kaiser was showing bunt. We'll see what call he gets here from Coach Hartley. The 1-0 pitch. Nope. Gauger will come off the back of the mound to hold up the runner, Adkins. So here's the 1-0. That one comes in for a called strike, and it's now 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the batter, Billingsley. One pitch. High, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike, 2-1. Billingsley at the plate, Clark on deck for the Wildcats of Littlefield. 2-1 pitch. Runner will go. Adkins slides in, and he is safe at third base as Dawson Adkins steals third. Back at the plate, I believe it's 3-1. Yep, 3-1. So here we go, 3 balls and 1 strike. Pitch. Low, ball 4. So Billingsley draws the walk, and that puts runners on the corners for Littlefield now with no outs. And Tate Clark comes to the plate now. And we've got a timeout called at the plate. Billingsley, the base runner, on first. Dawson Adkins on second with Tate Clark at the plate for the Wildcats. Tate is 1 for 1 today with a single. He had the first base hit of the game for the Wildcats today on a infield grounder, and he outran the throw. So here's a fake to third, fake to first. The runners will tag. Pitch to Clark. Ground ball foul over to the backstop. Strike 1 on the foul ball. Count goes 0-1. To the batter, Clark. Pickoff throw to first is not in time as Billingsley gets back in safely. The 0-1. High, ball one. Count goes 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Tate Clark. Blayton Solis is on deck for the Wildcats. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball out to the second baseman. They get the force out at second and the double play at first, but Adkins will come across to score. And the Wildcats are on the board. That's the good news. The bad news is they doubled us up on a 4-6-3 double play. And it's now 2 outs. Your score is 7-1 here in the top of the 5th. So that brings Blayton Solis to the plate. First pitch to Solis is ball 1. 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on for the Wildcats. Here it's the 1-0 pitch. High, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-1. 2-0 rather. 2-0. 2-0 pitch. Swing and a foul ball off the umpire's gear. That'll be strike 1. Should Blayton get on base with 2 outs, Carlos Almonte would be the next batter up for the Wildcats. Here's Gauger with a 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at strike 2. Now the count goes 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Low, ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now it's a full count. Here's the payoff. Swing and a miss on one that was low and away for strike 3 as Solis goes down swinging to retire the side. But the Wildcats get one across, and it is 7-1 Idalou headed to the bottom of inning number 5.
Have you been thinking about updating your home with a new remodel? If you are, the only call to make is to Eli Cueto of Durable Builds. Let us transform your house into your dream home. Durable Builds is insured and serves the entire area. We specialize in kitchen remodeling, but have experience in whole house renovations, including room additions, family, dining, living, laundry, and closet spaces. For more information, visit DurableBuilds.com or call 806-891-1076. And let's get started on a personalized home remodel just for you.
Brown Flying Service in Littlefield provides agricultural aerial application services to crop producers across the South Plains. They offer full-service spraying and crop dusting for your agriculture operation. The Browns are longtime supporters of the Littlefield Wildcats and send them all the best in tonight's game. Based at the Littlefield Taylor Brown Municipal Airport, it's Brown Flying Service supporting the Wildcats this season.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I'm Cody West, where the Wildcats trail this game by a score of 7-1. As we move to the bottom of the 5th inning, it will be the 8, 9, and 1 batters up in the order for Idalou. Cannon Calvert, followed by Cal Harder and Cooper Wilson in the batting order. Gabriel Mata remains on the mound for the Wildcats. First pitch outside, ball 1. Jaden Kirkland behind the plate. C.J. Weaver, the first baseman. Dawson Atkins playing second. Kaiser Billingsley is the shortstop, and Blayton Solis at third. So the next pitch is fouled back to the backstop. That's strike 1. The count goes 1-1. We have Kaysen Villarreal out in left. Anastasio Ayala in center. And Tate Clark out in right. 1-1. That one's in there for a called strike 2. So now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 to the batter, Calvert. Pitch, swing and a miss at strike 3. Kirkland drops the ball. He'll throw down to first, and it's in time as Cannon Calvert strikes out, and it's 1 away. Now Cal Harder comes to the plate. Harder steps into the box for the 3rd time today. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. So here we go. Mata gets a call from his catcher, Jaden Kirkland. First pitch to Harder. Comes in for a called strike 1 on an off-speed pitch. The 0-1. Comes back with a fastball, misses outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch, swing and a miss. It's strike 2. It's now 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. That'll be a foul ball over the backstop and out of play on the foul. Count remains 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the 5th. Wildcats trail 7-1. That pitch is going to be hit out into center field. Shallow gets down for a base hit. It's a 1-out single for Cal Harder on a fly ball to right center field. So that puts a runner on first with 1 out, and Cooper Wilson comes back to the plate, the number 1 batter in the order. He starts the 4th rotation through the order for Idalou. He's 1 for 2 with a walk, a ground out, and a double. Pickoff throw to first is not in time as the runner gets back in safely. First pitch here to Wilson is going to be hit high out into left field. It's going back to the wall in the gap in left center field. Harder's rounding third. He'll be coming home. The throw comes in, but it's not in time. Wilson goes to third, and he'll be safe. And that'll be an RBI double for Cooper Wilson to make the score 8-1. And then Wilson takes third base on the throw home. We'll credit him with a double, but he winds up at third base. 8-1 now the score, and Jet Dodd comes to the plate. Dodd is 2 for 3 with a single, a bunt out, and a triple. And his last at bat, he hit one to deep center field over Ayala's head all the way to the wall, 380 feet out there. First pitch here comes in for a called strike 1. 0-1 to the batter. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a fly ball, hit high out into the shallow left field. And it's in and out of the hands of Villarreal. The runner from third will tag and go, and he'll score on a Wildcats error. Kaysen Villarreal got under it, got his glove on it, and it just popped right out of his glove. And that'll make it 9-1. As Jet Dodd gets on first base with an error. Runner on first with 1 out. Coach Hartley's going to go talk to his team out on the pitcher's mound as Colt Gundy will come to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a triple, a walk, and a ground out today. Gabriel Mata has thrown 70 pitches in relief of Blayton Solis. Solis started the game and pitched the first inning, gave up 5 runs to Idalou. Gabriel Mata came on and started the second inning of play and has pitched ever since. He's thrown a total of 70 pitches. So here we go. 9-1 is the score. Here in the bottom of the 5th. Left-handed batter at the plate for Idalou here. Pickoff throw to first is not in time. So runner gets back in safely. First pitch. Misses outside for ball 1. Throw down to first, not in time. 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one comes in for a called strike, and now it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the batter, Gundy. Mata with the next pitch. That'll be a ground ball foul, strike 2. A foul ball down the first baseline. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out and a runner on first base. Pickoff throw, not in time. Runner gets back in. Pitch, high. Ball 2, count evens at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out, runner on first for Idalou. 9-1, Idalou on top. 2-2 pitch, runner's going to go. That'll be a foul ball down the left field line. It's playable, and it's caught by Solis in foul territory right next to the fence, and that'll be out number 2. Blayton Solis, the third baseman for the Wildcats, makes the catch. So 2 outs with a runner on first, and Zayden Camargo comes to the plate now for Idalou. Camargo is 2 for 3 with a double, a single, and a ground out. Pickoff throw to first is not in time. Here's Mata pitching out of the stretch. First pitch, swing and a miss. Kirkland throws down to first, not in time. Back of the plate, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch, a little low. Kirkland throws down once again. But the runner gets back in safely. So now the count, 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs here and a runner on first base. Now the runner will go. Mata throws to second, and they'll get him for out number 3. Jet Dodd caught stealing at second base. An easy play there for Gabriel Mata, and that will retire the side. As we played 5 complete innings here in Idalou, your score is Littlefield 1, Idalou 9, headed to the top of the stage.
Energy Fitness is Littlefield's newest 24-hour fitness center with affordable monthly membership rates and never any contracts. Energy Fitness is for everyone. Whether you want to get in shape, lose weight, build muscle, or just stay in motion, Energy Fitness has something for you. We have free weights, a cardio room, 14-station strength circuit, turf area, and more. Located at 713 West Marshall Howard Boulevard in Littlefield. Call us at 806-551-2371 or visit energyfitnesslfd.com for more information.
Needing a tow can ruin your day. Whether it be a breakdown, flat tire, or even a wreck, if you ever need a tow, Always Towing is here to make it less stressful and more cost efficient for you. Always Towing is located in Littlefield, Texas, and services the entire area. They provide light and heavy duty towing, rollback services, winch outs, and wheel lifts for trucks. Their experienced drivers are available 24 hours a day. Call 385-3800. That's 385-3800 for Always Towing. The Holmes family of Always Towing sends all the best to the Littlefield Wildcats in tonight's game.
It's not about the halls you walk through. It's not about the walls that surrounded you. What lasts is the growth, the connection, memories, and traditions that shape who you become. Here we aren't just building facilities, we're building futures, where modern tools meet timeless values, resilience, integrity, and community. Because what matters most isn't what's new, it's what endures.
Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, right here in Littlefield, provides grade A, Gold Star quality milk products to manufacturers around the world. We are proud to be here in Littlefield, and we support our student athletes. Our philosophy is to be a good neighbor to everyone in this town. We take pride in our work and in our community. Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, farms, people, and technology, achieving Gold Star quality. Go Cats!
Welcome back into Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network as we move to the top half of inning number 6. Wildcats coming back to the plate, but Idalou leads the game 9-1. And we've got a new pitcher on the mound for Idalou. This is Colt Gandy to the plate. Left-hander, or rather on the mound. Gandy throws a first pitch low for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. Carlos Almanci at the plate for the Wildcats. Fouls this one off, and that's out of play for strike 1. One ball, 1 strike now to the batter Almanci. That pitch is low, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike, 2-1. Almanci, Gabriel Mata, and Jaden Kirkland are up in the order for the Wildcats here. Here's Gandy with the 2-1 pitch. High and outside, ball 3. Gandy, a left-handed pitcher, pitching in relief now of Gauger. Was playing out in left field. They bring Aiden Mora in to play left out there. That pitch is high and outside for ball 4, so Almanci draws the walk. It's a leadoff walk for the Wildcats. No outs, and we go back to the top of the order now for Gabriel Mata coming to the plate. Mata is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. And he'll start the 3rd rotation through the order for the Wildcats. First pitch here is in there for a called strike 1 as it catches the inside corner. 0-1 to the batter, Mata. Runner on first with no outs here for the Wildcats. And a 9-1 game. Idalou on top. Pickoff throw to first is not in time. Gandy with a pitch. And a balk called on Gandy. So with the balk, that will move Almanci to second base. So the Wildcats now have a runner on second base with no outs. Back of the plate, it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a foul tip for strike 2. Now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to Gabriel Mata. Pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to the shortstop. Fielded. The throw to third is in time for out number 1. On the fielder's choice, Mata will be safe at first base. So 1 away, runner on first now, and Jaden Kirkland comes to the plate. Kirkland is 0 for 2 today with a ground out and a strikeout. First pitch there comes in for a called strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pickoff throw to first. Not in time as Mata gets back in safely. Back of the plate, 0-1. Kirkland to the plate. Villarreal on deck for the Wildcats. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Runner's going to go, and throw down is not in time as Mata slides in under the tag. So Gabriel Mata steals second base. 1 away, runner on second. Back of the plate, no balls, 2 strikes to Jaden Kirkland. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss at strike 3 as Kirkland goes down swinging for out number 2. 2 outs and a runner on second. Here comes Kaysen Villarreal. Kaysen is 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts. Had a flyout to right field and then a flyout to center field in his first 2 at-bats. First pitch to Kaysen. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 0-1 to the batter, Villarreal. The 0-1 pitch. Low and inside, ball 1. Count evens at 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here. That pitch is low, gets past the catcher. That will allow Mata to go to third base. So now Littlefield has a runner on third base with 2 outs. Back of the plate, 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 to Kaysen Villarreal. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And now the count goes 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on third. Next pitch. Swing and a miss at strike 3 as Villarreal goes down swinging for out number 3. The Wildcats put one on but can't bring any across in the 6th. And we're headed to the bottom half of inning number 6 with your score, Littlefield 1, Idalou 9. We'll be back.
We know that egg producers don't quit at 5 p.m. We don't quit until the job's done either. Bankers' hours don't apply at First United Bank because we believe egg lending isn't a 9-to-5 job. While you're out working the fields or managing the herd, we're making sure your money is working too. Whether it's for livestock, land, or equipment, we're one of the most dominant ag lenders in the state and have been burning the midnight oil since 1907. First United Bank. We know ag lending. We know ag.
Hillcrest Funeral Home is Littlefield owned and operated and has been since 2007. We are proud supporters of the Wildcats, Lady Cats, and our Wildcat Band. I'm Shauna Wagley Hastings, and my promise is to always offer you personal and compassionate care in your time of loss. Hillcrest is hometown, and we are always here for you. Come see us at 1305 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Hillcrest Funeral Home, cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I'm Cody West here in Idalou, where the Wildcats trail this game by a score of 1-9. Idalou looking for some insurance runs here in the bottom of the 6th. Littlefield's going to need 3 outs here and then some Wildcat magic in the top of the 7th to make something out of this thing. The Wildcats and Idalou were tied in the district standings, tied for 4th place coming into today's game. This is Zayden Camargo comes to the plate, takes the first pitch for strike 1. Here's Mata with the 0-1 pitch. Low and outside, ball 1. Coming into today, Shallowater was in first place at 7-0. Roosevelt in second place at 5-2. The next pitch misses low for ball 2. It's now 2-1. Dimmitt and Slayton were tied for third place at 4-3. Littlefield and Idalou tied for 4th at 3-4. Muleshoe 2-5. Friona 0-7. And here's a fly ball out into right field. Tate Clark makes the catch, and that's out number 1. So 1 away, nobody on for Idalou. So if the Wildcats can't come back from this 8-run deficit, Idalou will move to 4-4 in the standings. Littlefield will drop to 3-5, and that'll put us in 5th place in the standings. Today's game starts the second half of district play. Play everybody twice for a total of 14 games. Bryson Estes comes to the plate, takes the first pitch low for ball 1. That pitch will be grounded down the first baseline. It's fair. Weaver gloves it, steps on the bag, and that is out number 2. Ground out to first base. So nobody on with 2 outs here, and Brooks Bozeman comes back to the plate. Bozeman is 0 for 1 with a ground out today. Grounded out to the pitcher in his last at-bat. First pitch here is high and inside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. A 1-0 pitch. Low and in the dirt, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes, 2-0. Two-0 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. Head out into shallow right. And Adkins from second base moves back to make the catch for out number 3. So Idalou goes 3 up, 3 down in the 6th inning. And we are headed to the top of the 7th. It's do or die for the Wildcats. We'll be back.
Trust the Lance Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. They offer a better way to buy insurance. Visit with David McGehee and let him shop multiple carriers to get the most competitive rate available. For auto, home, commercial, life, crop insurance, and more, go by 2433 South Farwell Avenue in Littlefield, or give David a call at 385-1693 and let him find the best combination of price, coverage, and service just for you. The Lance Insurance Agency proudly supports the Wildcats and Lady Cats in all that they do.
Hit a grand slam by listening to Wildcat Baseball on West 11 Sports and banking with First Federal Bank in Littlefield. We proudly support your Littlefield Wildcats. First Federal Bank specializes in helping you. Who doesn't want to save some money? Planning a family vacation and need a little money to help? Need to refinance your current loan and get a lower payment? Need help with that summer home remodeling project? Don't wait until the 7th inning stretch. Keep your seat and apply online right now at firstfedlfd.com from your smartphone, tablet, or desktop. We would love to hear from you. First Federal Bank Littlefield, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Lamb County Electric Cooperative was established in 1938 for the purpose of making life better for our community, and today they continue to strive for that purpose. LCEC is committed to providing safe, reliable electric service at the lowest practical cost. The The Lamb County Electric Co-op is proud of its well-trained, quality workforce that meets the changing needs of its membership. Proudly serving you and all of the communities in our coverage area, the Lamb County Electric Co-op, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Welcome back into Littlefield Wildcats baseball as we move to the top of the 7th inning. The Wildcats need 8 runs here in the top of the 7th to guarantee a bottom of the 7th. It'll be the 4, 5, and 6 batters up in the order for Littlefield as Idalou leads this game 9-1. First pitch is outside for ball 1 to Anastasio Ayala. He'll be followed by Dawson Atkins and Kaiser Billingsley in the batting order. Here's the 1-0. That one misses outside for ball 2. Now 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 to the batter Ayala. He's 0 for 2 today with a ground out and a fly out. That pitch misses outside for ball 3. Now 3 balls, no strikes. Gandy on the mound, pitching in relief of Gauger, the starter. 3-0 pitch. That one's down the middle for a called strike 1, and now the count goes 3-1. 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at strike 2. Now it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 3-2. Here's the pitch. High and tight, ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk for the Wildcats. Ayala takes a base on balls, and he'll go to first base. Dawson Atkins comes to the plate now for the Wildcats. Atkins is 1 for 2 with a ground out and a double. So here's Atkins. First pitch is outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. Next pitch, a little high, ball 2. Now 2 balls and no strikes, 2-0. Next pitch, low and inside, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes, 3-0. Gandy has thrown 25 pitches so far since he has entered the game. 13 of those, over half, have been for ball. 3-0 pitch. High, ball 4. So it's 2 walks to start the 7th inning for Colt Gandy, the Idalou pitcher. And Littlefield has Dawson Atkins on first, Anastasio Ayala on second, and Kaiser Billingsley coming to the plate. A little visit to the pitcher's mound. Wildcats will be back in action on Monday when Muleshoe comes to town. Wildcats will be hosting Muleshoe on Monday night of next week. We will be there with the broadcast if you can't make it out to the ballpark. This game has been playing for about an hour and 45 minutes. Idalou scored 5 runs in the first inning, 2 runs in the third inning, and 2 runs in the 5th inning. Wildcats' only run came across in the 5th inning, and Idalou leads at 9-1. So after the timeout, here we go. This will be Kaiser Billingsley coming to the plate. So Kaiser Billingsley flies out to right field, and now Tate Clark will come to the plate. Runners at first and second for the Wildcats with 1 out. And here's Clark. Tate is 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out. Here's the pitch to Clark. Low hits a rubber of home plate, and the runners will advance. Ayala goes to third base. And Adkins will go to second base. So that moves 2 runners into scoring position for the Wildcats here. The Littlefield Wildcats trail the game 9-1 here in the top of the 7th. 1 out, runners at second and third. Clark. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one's in there for a strike, and it's now 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 to the batter, Clark. Pitch. Low and away. Ball 2. 2-1. Blayton Solis is on deck for the Wildcats. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a foul ball back to the backstop. Strike 2 on the foul. Now it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive up the middle. Gets through for a base hit. Ayala will score from third. Adkins will be held up at third. But that will be an RBI single for Tate Clark, and the Wildcats get 1 across here in the 7th. That will leave runners on the corners here, and it's now 9-2. Clark at first, Adkins at third. Solis now coming to the plate. Blayton Solis steps into the batter's box. He's 0 for 2 today with a fly out and a strikeout. First pitch to Solis. Swing and a ground ball down the third baseline. Fielded. The throw across the diamond is in time for out number 2, but Adkins will score on the ground out. And that will make it 9-3 now. With a runner on second base, we've got 2 outs, and Carlos Almanci comes to the plate. Almanci steps up for the 3rd time today in the number 9 spot. He's 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. That pitch comes right down the middle for a called strike. It's 0-1. Carlos Almanci, the designated hitter, batting in the order for C.J. Weaver, the first baseman. The 0-1. Low and inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 to the batter, Almanci. The 1-1 pitch. That's a foul ball. It's now 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. 2 outs, runner on second base. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a fly ball out into left field, but it's snagged by the shortstop. Cooper Wilson, the shortstop, jumps up and makes the catch on the line out. Looked like it was going to get over him, but he jumps up and nabs it, and that will end the ball game. With your final score, Littlefield 3 and Idalou 9. The Wildcats go down in defeat here today in Idalou. We'll be back to wrap this one up.
Have you been thinking about updating your home with a new remodel? If you are, the only call to make is to Eli Cueto of Durable Builds. Let us transform your house into your dream home. Durable Builds is insured and serves the entire area. We specialize in kitchen remodeling, but have experience in whole house renovations, including room additions, family, dining, living, laundry, and closet spaces. For more information, visit DurableBuilds.com or call 806-891-1076. and let's get started on a personalized home remodel just for you.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network. This one has gone final as Idalou defeats Littlefield by a final score of 9-3 here in district play. That drops the Littlefield Wildcats to 3 wins and 5 losses in district. It'll improve Idalou to 4 wins and 4 losses to move Littlefield down into sole possession of 5th place in the district standings with 6 games remaining. Wildcats of Idalou scored 5 runs in the first inning, 2 runs in the third inning, 2 runs in the 5th inning. They scored 9 runs on 10 hits, committed no errors, and left 6 runners stranded on base. The Wildcats of Littlefield scored 1 run in the 5th and 2 runs in the 7th. We scored 3 runs on 4 hits, committed 2 errors, and left 3 runners stranded on base. Did the Littlefield Wildcats. Pitching-wise for Littlefield, Blayton Solis got the start on the mound, and he pitched 1 complete inning. He faced 9 batters. He threw a total of 40 pitches. He gave up 5 runs. 4 of those were earned for an ERA of 28. He had 2 strikeouts, gave up 4 hits, and walked 1 batter. Gabriel Mata came on and pitched 5 complete innings. He faced 24 batters. Threw a total of 86 pitches, gave up 4 runs. 3 of those were earned for an ERA of 4.2. Gabe had 3 strikeouts, gave up 6 hits, and walked 3 batters. Hitting-wise for the Wildcats, Gabriel Mata was 0 for 3 at the plate today. Jaden Kirkland was also 0 for 3. Kaysen Villarreal went 0 for 3 at the plate. Anastasio Ayala was 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Dawson Adkins was 1 for 2 today with a double, a walk, and 2 runs scored. Kaiser Billingsley went 0 for 2 today with a walk. Tate Clark went 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a run batted in. Blayton Solis was 0 for 3 with a run batted in. Carlos Almanci was 1 for 2 at the plate today with a single and a walk. So the Wildcats struggled at the plate today and go down in defeat by a score of 9-3. So Muleshoe comes to town on Monday. We'll be there with a broadcast here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I believe that is a 7 p.m. first pitch. So if you can't make it out to the ballpark, be sure and check us out on YouTube here at the Littlefield Sports Network or listen to the audio at littlefieldsports.com. That's going to do it for us. We hope everybody out there has a safe and happy
This Littlefield High School baseball broadcast on the Littlefield Sports Network has been brought to you by the following Wildcats and Lady Cats supporters. The Littlefield Independent School District, First United Bank of Littlefield, Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, Hillcrest Funeral Home, Wiley Implement and Spray Center. Also by Durable Builds, the Lance Insurance Agency, Brown Flying Service, Always Towing, Energy Fitness, and First Federal Bank, Littlefield. This is West 11 Sports Media, your home for Littlefield High School sports.